This is the Hymer MLT620. As you can see, it's on a Mercedes-Benz 316 basis. This vehicle is 779 centimeters long, it's 222 centimeters wide, and it's a height of 290 with 198 centimeters of standing room. Now, it has almost 900 kilos of payload, but that's on a 4,200 base. Now, if you want to put it on 3,500, that gives you less than 200 kilos, and therefore by the time you put some water and fill the fuel up, you're not going to have much left. So you'd have to have it on 4,200. There are advantages of keeping things on 3,500 in as much as there are certain roads and there's tolls you have to pay if you're over that amount. Having said that, anybody with a driving license from before 1996 can drive on a license up to, in fact it's much more than that. Now, you saw how big the garage was, and it's got 350 kilos payload you can stick in there. Personally, I would go for a 7-meter vehicle, but and the reason for that is, as I mentioned, I really want to keep it below 3.5 tons if possible, but this does give so much more possibilities. And as we're looking at the extra 80 centimeters in space, you can see what's been done with it. By coming back here, we've got the single beds, which can become double. You've got storage under the beds, separate shower should you want a separate shower, and toilet. Here we have an enormous wardrobe, and that's plus the space you've already got under the beds as well, so that's really quite an outstanding amount of space that can be offered. There we go, have a look in there as well. See, huge amount of hanging space there. It doesn't cost much more than the 7-meter version. It's only an extra 6,000 or so euros, but to me that the space, parking becomes all that much more difficult. So that's what I'm thinking of. And we have a divider between the bedroom and the rest of the vehicle. Spice racks here. There you can get lots of spices or booze or whatever you're carrying in there, huge amounts of it. 3-ring burner, sink which is relatively deep. There's a little bit of space there for food prep, but not a lot. I would do my food prep at the table. You've got the brake is on the right hand side. That is a bit of a problem, but what you can do is you do a double click on the brake itself, which puts it's still in the brake position, but it's against it goes down, which means that you can turn the chair around, which is somewhat easy. Now, a lot of people complain to me that I don't have a wide angle on my camera, which would be a lot easier. And another thing that lots of people complain about is that I speak too slowly, but for English language speakers, yeah, I accept it may be a bit slow, but most of my viewers are not native English language speakers, so I speak slowly for them. Also for myself, to make it easier when it comes to editing. So, what do you think of this vehicle? I think it's pretty nice. But the one thing I can't see the point of is that there. Can't see that what that chair's doing there at all, and I think it's unnecessary. I think most people would probably prefer the extra space there, because there's times when a little bit extra space is good because the van doesn't seem so cluttered. But other than that, that's my only observation which is negative about this vehicle.